Hi, I'm Tiffany Gonzalez. I'm a CPA, a small business coach, and one of OnPay's subject matter experts. And today, let's talk about tax identification numbers, also known as TINs. A TIN is a unique identifier issued by the government to individuals and entities for tax administration. It's an important tool in the taxation system that helps to monitor tax obligations and ensure compliance. There are several types of TINs, but the one you probably know best is your Social Security number, which is issued by the Social Security Administration. You may even have used this when starting your business, especially if you started as a sole proprietorship. Other types of TINs include individual taxpayer identification numbers, preparer tax identification numbers, adoption taxpayer identification numbers, and yes, employer identification numbers, also known as EINs. When running any sort of business, TINs come into play for tax filing, for payroll management, and for regulatory compliance. The number you use on your tax forms depends on your business structure. Usually, a Social Security number is used with sole proprietorships, but the use case depends on several factors, including state regulations. Let's talk specifically about EINs. An employer identification number is a unique 9-digit number the IRS assigns to business entities operating in the U.S. The number is used to identify a business for tax filing, for payroll management, for banking, and other financial transactions. While not all businesses require an EIN, it's usually necessary for corporations, for partnerships, for limited liability companies, and for nonprofits. The number is also required when a business employs one or more people or files employment or excise taxes. Additionally, most banks require an EIN to open a bank account. Here's something important. The EIN is also beneficial for you as an individual. Having a separate number from your Social Security number means you can keep your business finances separate from your personal finances. This can reduce the risk of identity theft because you won't be using your Social Security number with clients, with vendors, and other agencies. To apply for an EIN, you can use the IRS website to access Form SS4, and you can submit it online or by mail. If you submit it online, you might receive your EIN within the same day. Applications for other types of TINs depend on the specific type of number. For example, the U.S. automatically provides Social Security numbers to citizens at birth, while other types require formal applications. How do we find your tax ID or EIN number if you've misplaced it? It depends on the type of tax ID. When you apply for an EIN, you'll receive a notice from the IRS with the number. If you've misplaced it, you can call the IRS and ask for it. They'll provide the number over the phone after verifying that you're authorized to receive it. If you don't know your Social Security number and you can't find a copy of your Social Security card, you can reach out to the Social Security Administration for assistance. So here's the bottom line. When it comes to tax regulations and compliance, small businesses regularly use EINs and other TINs. Whether you're building your team or ensuring payments flow correctly, understanding the role of each tax identifier makes good business sense for employers of all sizes. Proper management of these numbers not only keeps you compliant, but also supports your business operations as you grow. Below are more resources for you to get up to speed on the purpose of these numbers, and we've also included a link if you want to give OnPay a try. Thanks for watching, and if you have questions about which numbers you need for your specific situation, reach out to a CPA who can guide you through the process. And if there's other topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments. See you next time.